Hello. In this video, I will show you how to use the Customer Center to track the status of your orders, and also how to use the sales order summary report. I'm not going to show you how to convert sales orders to invoices because we're limited in time, but I am in the process of making you some tutorial videos and a couple and an instructional manual so you can use QuickBooks when Zarina is not there, or in case one of your people need to use the system, you guys will feel comfortable using the system. But um, what you'll notice, a change that I made is that I've basically organized your customer center by the due dates. So every customer has dates attached to those, and every date has the due date for the sales orders. The reason why I did this is because what I did was I classified them by what's called customer jobs. Customer jobs are essentially a way to track the status of jobs. If I just put everything into like one customer, there's no way to track the status, and it's really good for reporting purposes. Um, so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use this in a report that I made. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pull up that report. We're going to go to the Report Center. So we're going to click on Reports. Then we're going to click on Memorize Reports. And we're going to click on Custom Lumiere Reports. This report is called the Sales Order Status Summary Report. So I'm going to click on that. Again, it's under the Reports, Memorize Reports, Custom Lumiere Reports, and Sales Order Summary. Now, just by looking at this report, it looks kind of messy, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it up I just want to filter it for the information that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to filter it for my end date. So I'm going to scroll all the way down. It's the third at the very bottom. So I'm going to hit end date. And I'm going to filter it from January 1st all the way to December 31st. So this is basically like your whole year. This is the production sales report for the whole year. And when I do this, it shows me the information that I need. Now this report has a lot of really good useful information. It has the customer and the customer job. So it has, like below blue, it's got 415 and 430, and it's got the customer type that's associated with that job. It has the job status, it has the start date, the projected end date, and the actual final due date. And also at the very end, it has any open balances that the customer might have, as well as a phone number and contact information. So it's a really, really useful report. I'm going to show you the how this report can be useful in your manufacturing process. So let's say that you want to start on the orders for the 15th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort it by end date, which this report already is. And I'm going to start on any cream cheese. So I'm going to click on any cream cheese. I'm going to select the tab at the very end that says Job Info. For the status, I'm going to select my status as in progress. Now a little bit about the status. I went ahead and modified the status so you'll be able to track it on this report. I have not started, in progress, completed, invoiced, and paid. Now every one of these are going to show up on the status as I click it. So we're going to go ahead and start this. And the start date for this is due on the 4/15, so we're going to get started on April 1st. Just to give us a couple days. So I'm going to hit OK. And when I do this, it updates the status of the invoice of the sales order on the sales order summary report. So I'm going to do that for all of the ones that are in 4/15. So B Boutique, I'm going to do that one for B Boutique. I'm going to say in progress. The start date is April 1st. A little bit about the dates. For the start date, ideally, this is going to be the day that you start work on that project. For the end date, this is going to be when you are going to invoice the client. So after it's been shipped out and you're like, okay, I'm going to send them an invoice for the merchandise, I'm going to select this, and this is going to be the date that I put on there. This report is non-posting. It's just for reporting purposes only. It's just so you can tell like what's going on with your reports in real time. In order to actually fulfill it, you would go to your customer center, and you would select the 415. So I'll do that for you really fast. So I'm going to click on my customer. I'm going to select where it says create invoice. I'm going to create invoice for everything that's on here. I'm going to ignore my warning message, and I'm going to hit save and close. Again, it's very fast, very simple. This is the very last thing that I do after everything's been made and shipped out. And when I do this, it's going to pull up on my report, and it's actually going to give me the balance. So I just made Annie Cream Cheese's her watches, and her watches totaled out to $292. So I'm going to change her status again from in progress to invoiced, because I already went ahead and sent her an invoice, and I shipped out the merchandise. And when I do this, I'm also going to include the day that I did it. So I invoiced it on, let's say I sent it out on April 5th. Let's make it 8th, April 8th. That way I have a nice little accurate report, and when these get paid, they're actually going to fall off the report, and I can change the status again to paid. So if I ever need to like track, the commission or anything like that, I can be able to, just by looking at it on the fly, just to see if this has been paid, and the customer job, and things like that. So this is a very good user report. It'll help us a lot in the manufacturing process, and it'll also help you organize, your whole workflow. And I really just want to encourage you to incorporate this into your workflow. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. My email address is gatsby83@yahoo.com, and I will work on this project. So thank you very much for your time.